Hi everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Have You Heard? And as you can see from the thumbnail, today we are doing Stephen Stills and we're revisiting his debut album called Stephen Stills. We have done Go Back Home from this album before, his tremendous guitar workout with Eric Clapton. Today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be doing Church, Part of Someone, which is track 3 of the album. Some of you might know this, but Stephen is quite probably my favourite American solo musician. And I mean, I bought this album very soon after it came out on the 16th of November 1970. I was 17, I got into Crosby, Stills and Nash, and this album just blew my socks off. It is, to this day, right up there with my favourite albums of all time. And I play it always. Anytime, any place. I wore out the vinyl. Really, it was in a terrible state by the time I replaced it with the CD. I wouldn't mind a nice new copy of the vinyl again, just to have and to hold. But this album, and quite frankly, the front cover is, I think, the best portrait of a rock star on any album cover. That is so cool, and not least because it's chilly there in Colorado with snow. Let's listen to the song first of all. It's Church, Part of Someone. And I mean, I would never have thought at the age of 17 that I would get into gospel music, to be quite frank. That wasn't my background at all. But this has such a gospel feel to it. It's sung magnificently, the backing vocals are superb, and the atmosphere just oozes what I would think is American gospel, the American gospel sound of that time. I don't know, please tell me. But let's listen to the song first of all. Church, Part of Someone.
You see, it's my thing to be part of someone, as a true friend. It's part of me. You know that there's so much, a little girl, we got to tell each other about the whole world, and most especially one another. Oh yeah, all right. And you know, and it's hard. Yes, it is. It's hard. Yes, it is. And I wonder, could it be a dream? Yes. Oh yes. And you know that the self-made man, babe, is truly shallow. He knows no one but who he wants to be. So while you still sing, baby, you got to tell me, baby. Yes. Is it your thing to be part of anyone and anyone, anyone know? And you know that I know it's hard. Yes, it is. It's hard. Yes, it is. And I wonder. Yes, and I wonder. Could it be a dream? Oh, in time, and I know. And it's hard. Yes, it is. It's hard. Yes, it is. And I wonder. If it's a dream, all right, one more. And it's hard. Yes, it is. It's hard. Yes, it is. And I wonder. That I wonder. Now, children, could it be a dream?
Spectacular. That's the only word I can think for that song. Spectacular. That choir. Oh my word. It's Judith Powell, Larry Steele, Lisa Strike, and Tony Wilson. I don't know whether they multi-track that. Possibly they do, because it's very full, isn't it? Oh, and then Stephen as well, I'm sure, is part of that. Stephen Stills' vocals, what a voice. Instantly recognizable voice. And it's no surprise, if you like, that it's always Stephen's voice that kind of leads Crosby, Stills and Nash and Young. He always takes the lead. Okay, he writes a lot of the songs, but it's his voice that kind of has that power, has that distinction, if you like, that can take the lead. And of course, the other guys are all beautiful with their harmonies, immaculate harmonies. But Stephen's voice is something else. I mean, here he's playing piano and organ, and the piano starts off so stately. The organ, that sound, it's a specific 1970 sound. I think this was in California, in Los Angeles, Wally Heider's perhaps, where this was recorded. It's a very specific organ sound for that particular time. You don't hear it nowadays. I love it. I love it. Calvin Fuzzy Samuels on bass. That's a real deep bass that doesn't do a lot, but it just creates that bottom end. Conrad Isidore on drums. And that's it. Okay, the strings, of course, it was arranged by Arif Mardin, and Stephen helped out with the arrangements as well. That bit at the end where the strings just go da 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 da, and it builds up to that final climax. It's crazy. I mean, a 17-year-old white boy from Birmingham listening to this, what feels like southern gospel kind of music. Stephen Stills, he introduced me to so much roots music, so much Americana, country music. I mean, the Manassas double album, we'll have to get into that one day. I mean, that is a cornucopia of different styles of American rock music from different genres, different places, and it's an education. All of this was an education to me as a young boy getting used to music after the Beatles. Um, Incredible. I mean, I will talk about this album till the cows come home. I think it's absolutely wonderful. You've got Clapton, of course, guesting. You've got Ringo guesting. You've, of course, got Jimi Hendrix. Old Times, Good Times, where Jimmy plays. It's not his greatest, most spectacular performance of all time, but it was, I think, the final one, the final recorded performance before he died. And there is a story, Stephen says, of he'd recorded this album partly in London and partly in LA. He'd bought a house, he'd bought Ringo's old house in Surrey and was using that as a base. And he and Jimmy would hang out. They became very good friends and they'd hang out. And Jimmy taught Stephen a lot about how to play the guitar. Um, and just before Jimmy died, he was trying to find Stephen, and Stephen had left London and had to go back to the States. And Jimmy was looking for him. He wanted Stephen to join the experience as the bass player. And Stephen still said, I would have done it in a flash. What an opportunity that would have been. And this is the guy that's already written For What It's Worth. He'd created all those Buffalo Springfield classics and had already done Sweet Judy Blue Eyes and all that stuff on the first Crosby, Stills and Nash album and Deja Vu. And he just wanted to be the bass player for Jimi Hendrix. Wow. They never got to see each other again. Jimmy died. And of course, the album is dedicated to James Marshall Hendrix. Great album. Sorry if I've been going on a bit. I just love this album so much. And I hope that some of you do too, and you enjoy watching and listening to this brilliant music. The most underrated rock star ever, Stephen Stills. If you're new to the channel, hi. I should have told you this before the music started, but I just wanted to get into the music. We've got lots of music in our playlists below, so please help yourself and have a good look round. Get involved, and listen to some of the stuff there. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please put some comments down below. Tell me what you think of this album. Do you like it as much as I do? What are your favourite Stephen Stills songs? The great man is still alive. He's 81 and he's still performing. He's doing a gig. I just saw on his website, he's doing a gig with Neil Young is on the bill. Chris, his son, is on the bill. Who else was on it? Cat Power, and somebody else very well known. It slipped my mind. Still playing, and I'm so pleased he is. Thank you very much for indulging me today in my selfish choice of what is simply one of my favourite songs from one of my favourite albums. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll tune in again to our next Have You Heard, which will be out tomorrow. But until then, have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody.